So my thing is then stop wasting time. Because time is the only thing that matters. Right? Time is the only thing that matters. But they get us by our time by making us do what? Making us fucking work for a living. But with this, what you said with the 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes on the one subject, right? If I'm putting out valuable information, right? Like with the power of the, this, what you were in the beginning of, the secret word. We're just gonna use this secret word now because I feel like, do you understand? I hear them using the power of the smile now. Yeah, I hear it now. So if what I'm saying is of value, is there any way to get that value in real currency instead of just my spiritual currency?
Yeah, manifestation.
With keys.
Manifestation. I told you the same thing that I be doing. About staying 5 minutes on one subject.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And you see, why do you seem so cheap right now?
Because I'm talking to somebody that I've been trying to talk to for, it's what, April? So 4 months?
And you seem calm, you seem everywhere.
Yeah, because I've only got a certain amount of time with this guy. He's probably only 5 minutes left now. And we're talking about 5 minutes. It's just, in life, you gotta make the most of that 5 minutes. Staying on track and shit. Where do you think the best 5 minutes with law of attraction? But my thing is like, okay, I know how to do all that perfectly. You understand what I'm saying? Like the whole thing is
you just don't want to?
10 and 20 and 30. So in order for me to get that, American currency or physical currency out of any of this, I got to get up to 30 minutes free, in essence. Did you just take something that was right here?
This was right here.
Fuck, man.
I wouldn't do that. I would have.
Nah, I figured that. I just don't have enough peace, man. What is this? It's just, man. What?
Let's put it
Listen, I'm not talking about it. No, I don't. No. When I talk about it, I'm talking about doing it like myself.
I'm more of a doer than a talk myself, though.
Yeah, well, me too.
I just think, who? At least let's start with who. Let's plan.
Who what, man? I'm not planning nothing like that. No. Why would I want to plan something like that?
Fine. You want it?
Plan it with, do whatever you gotta do. I mean, I ain't listen. I don't know what you mean.
You're not judging. You're down,
Listen, do what you gotta do, man. I used to do this shit too.
Become infinitely small.
I'm not there right now. I'm focused on
Huge, but infinitely small, because the laws, even in physics, of this kind of smallness is that you've now compressed all of the power into his.
He's talking about third dimensional shit, man. It's ending. Piece of fabric. He says, look, I'll read this too. He says, well, the system makes you spend energy for a third dimensional piece of fabric. There is no need for it in the cosmos. I know that. Then he says, but if you want that fabric, make a plan, very sophisticated plan.
You know what he's saying?
And work and do it. Everything goes towards the plan. That's what I'm doing.
I'm saying, but do you know what that means? Can I read it? So I don't lose track.
No, I just said it to you because just
I'm saying,
we can read it as soon as you need. You can reread it.
No, I won't read it out loud. I just want to read it to
No, just chill right now.
You see what's
Just chill.
happening here? What's
Yeah,
happening?
I only got a couple minutes with this guy.
Yeah. But see, I feel like it's the universe trying to take us away from the real purpose of
He's
that.
talking about money.
Like,
Right, he's talking about material things.
No, I'm talking about money. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about money. Because I'm talking about money. Because I need money right now. I need money. If I had bunk beds, dog, I'd be at the courthouse tomorrow filing against that girl.
You're focusing on that, on something that's 3D in this realm, something that we don't need in the cosmos. Remember I was saying we only see the light spectrum? We live in a hologram,
I know.
a fractal holographic universe, a literal hologram.
Yeah, I know.
So 3D fabric is irrelevant to the cosmos.
I know.
So we can't see
But I'm talking about right now physically.
in 3D.
Whatever it is.
You know it's fucking 3D. I'm gonna
Okay, I know it is. It's just a picture. It's not even a picture. It's a dream. No, I just put that there. But you know how much fear and all that plays a factor into manifesting that stuff.
Can I say what I was trying to say earlier to you?
Go ahead.
Because remember, like I was trying to explain something about love and light and fear and darkness.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is what you were trying to explain to that girl, but you didn't explain it like.
He said right here. He said, well, he is somewhat correct. Quantum fabric is billions of years ahead of human tech.
Ask him if he ever has heard of sun, because that's maybe not.
He can hear you, I think.
So, did you say the love and light thing?
Why do you keep going? Just say what you were just going to stay on the subject.
Because you were talking about love and why that's so important. Because when, since love and light are two sides of the same coin, fear and darkness are two sides of the same coin.
Duality.
That the opposite of love, what do you think that is? Hate, right? It's not. The opposite of love is fear. Fear, depression is when what you fear has already happened. Anger is when what you fear is happening in the moment. Anxiety is what you fear that hasn't happened yet. All negative emotions come from fear. So what love does to fear is this, brother. Check me out. When you turn on a light, Fear, remember, love and light, fear and darkness. When you turn on the light in a dark room, the light runs away from every single corner. The light.
I mean, the darkness.
The darkness runs from the light. And
Emotion, he says, emotion is opposite of logic. Man is logic. Woman is emotion.
you're speaking of emotional intelligence. Women may lack some emotional intelligence, but what they lack in
Balance. Somebody else was telling me about balance. Oh no, it was him. He was telling me. If there was anything in life you should ask for, it's balance.
Mhm. So
Emotion is energy in motion.
So back to what I was saying. So so 3 people come to a stoplight. The one in the middle is neutral. The one on the right side is angry. The one on the left may be ecstatic. Who knows? Bumping music. The point is, all these people are experiencing the same external circumstances, the red light. The internal circumstance of each person is different, and that is what matters, and that is what's dictating their behavior. You get what I mean? So since love and light, fear and darkness, love always wins because light always wins. Darkness.
But who says it's not the other way around?
Because check me out. Because light, when you turn on a room, when you turn it on in a room,
who says darkness isn't?
the darkness goes away.
Okay, but who says when you flick on the light? Okay, I see what you're saying. But how about when you turn off the light, the darkness appears, or it gets rid of the? Because what is the light? The light is what?
Oh, the light is something. The darkness is lack of light. It's not anything.
But how come the light isn't lack of darkness?
Because it's a good question, but because I feel I don't know for sure.
But who says darkness is bad though? Who taught us that?
No,
He says darkness is bad right there. That's why I said that.
the only thing darkness is good for is sleep. But that was a joke. But no, seriously, love.
No, go back because you didn't.
The greatest principle that all the ancients have taught is love.
Hold on, no. But let's go back because we're dealing with examples
Okay.
and like examples and evidence.
Okay.
So I said to you, how do you know that it's not the darkness took away the light?
Because I forgot what the quote was, but somebody.
How do you know though? I don't want to hear what you heard a quote.
Okay, so how do I know that that it's not the darkness taking away the light?
Yeah.
Because darkness is not something; it's lack of light.
Says who? Where's the proof?
Okay, I can't.
Okay, let me go.
I want to admit when I don't know something.
Okay.
So I mean, this is a good conversation.
Okay,
I really don't know.
So okay, so now it's my turn. Then, that's how you win the conversation. With anything, like when the other person can't prove their point.
Oh, okay. I mean, what point am I trying to prove again? That darkness is
like
not,
where how do you know?
That's irrelevant because, all right, darkness may exist just like yin and yang.
Okay, let me ask you something. Is 1 + 1 2?
Exactly.
What's 1 + 1?
2.
You sure? Prove it to me.
1 + 1, 2.
Prove it to me.
What's this? 1.
Says who?
Another one.
Says who?
Okay, now.
Okay, now let me go. Now let me go. Now let me
subjective.
go. No. I'm gonna prove it to you now. Okay. 1 with a symbol plus, because 1 is a symbol, plus is a symbol, and another 1.
Okay, look, now we're getting off subject.
How are we getting off subject?
Hold on.
Go ahead. I'm waiting. Go ahead. How are we getting off subject?
So, what I was just trying to explain about internal and external circumstances and how the internal is more.
I'm giving you I'm trying to give you an example when you're talking about.
Okay, but I'm trying to delve from this. It's like a long thing. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Just get to the point. That's what he's talking about. He's like, why do people just get to the point?
Okay, so our subconscious attitudes are much more powerful than our conscious
Oh
attitudes.
my God, man.
So
Listen, let me go back to the 1+1 thing, because first, to keep going.
My point in one sentence, in a nutshell, love is happiness.
But my point
I
is
can
this.
prove that.
Listen, my point is this, right? We're trying to have a educated conversation.
Yes.
I keep telling you it's my turn. Because you couldn't prove your point. So I'm trying to ask you, then I'm trying to prove to you my point.
In a nutshell,
and I can't do
can
it
I
still.
just say-
Go ahead.
I'll give you
Go ahead.
more.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Say
brother.
it again.
Sorry, brother.
Who you saying sorry to? It's just me and you here.
I know, but look, what I'm saying.
Darkness cannot overcome. Yeah, because you're not making sense right now, bro. And that's why bro, I just proved to you that you're not. And you keep trying to go instead of letting me go and give yourself another chance in 10 minutes when I'm done with my shit.
Go ahead. But I do know what I was trying
But
to
there's
say.
more than just you here. That's what I'm saying. He's here talking about lightness cannot overcome, darkness cannot overcome light. Okay? Yes. But I'm trying to get to my point where I'm telling you, because that's clear. I'm not saying I don't believe. I'm saying I don't know. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just trying to get you to understand my points of principle here. My phone's gonna die. Listen, I asked you 1+1, right? What does it equal? You said 2. I said how? Because it's symbols, right? We're talking about symbols here. So 1+1. So the 1 symbol and then the plus symbol. The plus symbol is a cross. That's the symbol for it, right? Not a plus sign.
You're talking about.
I'm talking about 1+1 here.
Okay.
If we're looking at on paper, 1+1. Now that I'm explaining it to you, you might be like, well, I don't know for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, as a little kid, now you're talking about subconscious and conscious powers that they're fucking keeping from us subconsciously.
Etymology.
I don't know, but you're not. I think you're still missing it because you're
I'm not missing it. I'm getting what
Okay.
you're saying now.
But now listen here, because I'm gonna kill anything that comes in my atmosphere that's not on my vibration from now on. You understand? I'm not even, because number one, what I just said, right? It's symbols, right? It's symbols, and I don't know why you're doing that.
Breaking the illusion of separation.
No, there is no separation. I'm whole. I'm not holy. I'm whole. I don't go to holy water. I go to whole water. I go to the Most High. I go to God. The first thing there ever was, God. I'm a piece of Him. That's why I know the things I know, because I'm talking from straight my own experience, my own examples, my own life, my own self. So when I tell you 1+1 is far from the truth that they'll ever fucking teach you, from a fucking 5 years old, when you're most vulnerable to the fucking static around you. I got 3 little kids, and they're not only dealing with that fuck shit, they're dealing with the so 1+1. Let me finish the symbols real quick before I forget it again. But I'll never forget this example, because this one is fucking brilliant. The symbol is 1 symbol cross. Symbol 1 equals 2. Symbol. Okay? The plus symbol is the symbol of a cross for Jesus, which is
Subconscious.
a crucifixion, where he got crucified. So in essence, it'd be a fucking negative.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it's a mockery of what God actually is.
Jesus?
Yeah. Because it's a conspiracy.
I mean, I don't know how you could just say that when you just said that light is love.
Right.
When all they talk about they never say one bad thing about Jesus.
No, I'm not talking about
So what are you talking about?
I'm saying Jesus as we know him. My bad.
No one.
Yeah, like the. Okay, they used the birthday of Dionysus, a god that was already popular in Roman times.
Hold on.
The Roman Emperor Constantine was the one who,
Yes.
made it that they celebrate his birthday on Christmas. It's a mockery. It's all a mockery. Not that Jesus
Remember that?
himself.
1 plus 1 equals
Let me just throw another example out there real quick.
1 plus
Like, I
1
understand
equals man
you're trying to explain
and woman.
something, right? About like like let's just it might just hold on. It might just be me, right? But I hear you talking something, and then I'm trying to talk about something deeper. I feel than you're talking about.
No, I apologize. I'm just trying
Hold
to tie
on.
into what you're talking
I understand,
about.
but keep
I
jumping.
think he was really in the
whatever.
in
It's
the,
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but you're missing
But
the
look
point.
at
Bro.
what
You know
he
how
just
hard
said.
it
He
is for me
just
to talk
said
to that man?
1 plus 1 equals life. 1 plus 1 equals man and woman with power from God creates number 3.
The Trinity.
1 plus 1 equals 3. I already knew that.
Right.
He is a baby.
The sun, moon, and stars. Right. I completely agree. So, yeah. So basically, just to end what I was saying earlier in one phrase, I guess. Love. All right. We must live every moment in truth and in love, and do unto others as we would have them do unto us. But that's just the laws of the universe, the laws of the cosmos. It is. It is, because karma is real, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You get what you put in. People get what they deserve. But I lays in mine.
But God only took 1 day to create everything, though. I don't believe this 7 day. It took him 1 day to do this, 1 day to do that. I have a couple issues. Because God is a great God. So why would he need to? Why would there be hell? Why would there be
spitefulness if he's forgiving, merciful God?
Listen, but you're talking about stuff people do. I'm
talking about God. I'm talking about the God of the Old Testament. The God that we know him as, God. That we grew up knowing him as God, which is
I feel like you're trying to get too deep here, dog.
No, I just don't feel.
Yeah, like you're trying to get too deep with it.
You ever heard of the Gnostics?
He says right here, I know, but the third day was life. That's what the one you're talking about?
Have you ever heard about the Gnostics?
Of course he has. But the third day was life.
You know what they believed in? That the God of the Old Testament was actually something they called the demiurge, a god pretending to be a god. And in the book of Deuteronomy, it kind of backs that up. What kind of
but look what you're doing. You're doing your own like we're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about you're going into your own beliefs about whatever.
It's not my own beliefs. It's.
But that's what you perceive it as.
I said that's what they believe.
Who's they? We're not
the Gnostics.
Who cares about them?
Because they're important to history. That's what they were.
We're not talking about history. We're talking about like 1 plus 1 and shit, and equals 3 in God. And you're talking about the Gnostics. You understand? I'm saying you're thinking too much. Just take a deep breath, bro. Relax. Sit back, bro.
You're gonna take a deep breath. What's that guy's name that we're talking to?
Why?
Jamaican Lord too.
Yeah.
Hey. Plug one. Smoke, we always up.
I can't put it here. They can't hear it. I'm just saying, just use no, I'm not, bro. They,
I like it. Rise is excited. Because we can, like, I don't know.
Reality, it has rules to it because if you move certain things like the dimension spatial out of place, if someone flies, it will actually cause the phenomenon that we eventually kill all of the life in the ocean. Because once we can fly, then we will assume we can do other things. And you see, you'll graduate a world that is already basically solid and teeming in the ecosystem because you added one extra ability that people don't realize that if you want to fly, you go to the subjective plane, meaning you go to your dream world, lucid dream. Obviously, it's dream world first beginners, lucid dream for the intermediates.
listen, you don't know how to, you don't know how to leave your body?
I've done it by mistake. And God is scared.
You can't leave your body by mistake.
Listen, it's astral projection. You don't remember that conversation we had the first night with the guy who was saying, like, you ever had that petrified feeling where you can't turn around in your bed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
And that's, of course, the difference between action and just words. But really, that's what we're dealing with here, is that the astral plane is where
Yeah, I got dream. Dog, 3 people today were like, oh, that's you? That's you rapping? Oh, there you go. Hey, they got my dog right there, boy. Hey, boy, it's been too long, man. It's been too long. Let me turn my volume up. I don't know if I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear.
Alrighty then. No, I heard,
Does it sound like him?
no, it was like, alrighty then.